Okay, so it's Tuesday, April 2nd. I didn't get to work on the coop yesterday. I actually found a really great deal on a 12-inch DeWalt sliding compound miter saw. Someone had one for sale on Craigslist for $200. So I spent yesterday afternoon going to get that, and boy, that's a nice thing to have. Beats the tar out of cutting all this with a battery-powered skill saw. But today I was able to get out and spend about an hour, hour and a half, and I got the bottom of the laying boxes framed in. I went ahead and put the hardware cloth on this end and put in some braces along the bottom just to help hold the boxes up. I don't like things just hanging off buildings without braces. It just doesn't seem steady to me. But so there wasn't a whole lot done today other than that little bit of hardware cloth and framing for the nesting boxes. But yeah, just got to start framing in on the back here. I'm thinking 12 inches this way and then a slope up to this bar, which I think is 16 inches. I think I remember that being 16 inches. And that'll give a little bit of a slope for rain to run off when I put the lid on. And I'll have to figure out my divider strategy. But I've already got marked off here for a divider here. There'll be one here on the center support, another divider here, so that'll give me 4 nesting boxes. But that's it for today. So it's Wednesday, April 3rd. I took about an hour on my lunch break today and came out and finished framing in the nesting box there. And I did a little framing on, I'm going to be putting a window there above the nesting box there. And I got my nailer strips in here on the 4x4 to nail my siding to when I put the siding on. So that's about an hour's worth of work, figuring out angles and cutting everything and getting it screwed together. And I will be building dividers to go in the box here, but that's a little project that can wait until I'm pretty much done with everything else, because these nesting boxes they're not really going to need for several months. We're buying chicks as babies, and it's going to be quite a few months before they actually start laying eggs and needing the nesting boxes. So all I really wanted, the main thing was just to get the box frame so I can get it sided, get it floored, along with the rest of the building. And then, as the chicks are growing out, I can finish up the nesting boxes. But so I guess that's not bad for about an hour today. And the weather forecast is calling for rain today, rain on Thursday, tomorrow, and thunderstorms on Friday. And it appears that maybe Friday afternoon we'll be headed out to Florida for our week's vacation and won't be back until the following Sunday. So this is going to sit for a while without an update. If it starts raining, this will be the last update for a couple weeks until I can get back and make some more progress. But that's where it's at now. It's getting very close to being able to put the screen in and put the sandwich boards on to sandwich the screen. All I've really got left before I do that is I need to put my nailer boards up on the inside here, on the inside here, so I can get the nail the siding going this way. I need to put me up a stud or two vertically on this this wall of the roosting house and frame in the sliding door, which is going to be over on that side. And to do that, I'll probably have to run at least one rafter up here to nail the studs to, or to screw the studs to. But once the nailer boards are up, I'm going to start putting the verticals in. Still haven't put in my rafter over there. I'll get to it eventually. But I can start putting in my verticals and start screening this thing in. And once it's screened in, then I have to do the roof. And it sounds like a lot, but I think I'm probably about halfway through with this project. What I really need is just a couple weekends where I don't have anything else to do but work on this. The problem I've been having is the weekends that I have free, it's either raining or I have half a dozen family obligations to deal with, or I'm on vacation. So hopefully, once I'm back from vacation, I can claim a couple weekends to be mine and mine alone, so I can come out here and finish this project. I do have to build the door. I have to build the door to go here, and I'm going to put a window in the door. No window in the back wall of the roosting house. It'll just be this window in the side and that window in the door for ventilation. And I'll probably put a fan up in the roof area to circulate air when it's hot during the summer, because it does get smoking hot here in South Georgia. I actually have a So as I was saying, I have this thing called a thermocube in my pump house. It looks like one of those little outlet expanders. It's a little block that you plug into your outlet, and it's got a thermostat in it. The particular thermocube that I have in my pump house turns itself on at 35 degrees and off at 45 degrees. So you plug it into an outlet, plug a little space heater into the thermocube, and then when the temperature in the pump house gets down below 35, the heater cuts on and heats the pump house up to 45, and then cuts it off. So I think in here I'm going to do something similar. I'll probably put a little ceramic space heater somewhere up in the top for the winter, and a fan in the summer, and have two thermocubes to control them. One small one for, one for the 35 to 45 range for the heater, and then I think they make one that's that cuts on at 85 or 90 degrees and cuts off lower than that. So that one would be the one the fan would hook to. But hope I get to do a little bit more on this before we leave on vacation. I'd really like to get it completely framed, so when I come back from vacation, with the exception of the roof, so when I come back from vacation, all I have to do is put the siding on, put the screen wire on, build the door, build the window, and then start on the roof. But we'll see. We'll see. It really depends on the weather between now and Friday afternoon. So, thanks for watching. Well, it's Friday. It's Friday, April 5th, and here's my progress. I got my end rafter back up there where I knocked it loose, and got all my verticals put in and braced. No brace here on this one because this is the space the door's going in. So, ready to head off tomorrow on vacation and see what I can get done after that. So thanks for watching.